sinks.
I understand.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. I do understand that. But they're turning them into like a movie theater on the bottom level.
Oh, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong.
That's
now, GT
cool.
has done, I mean, wow, it's impressive, you know? Not that I would ever go down that same road with what was put in.
It's impressive, but it's not true to...
I couldn't, you know? I mean, to me, the people that I find are staying in my numbers are comparable to his. Okay? What I love is the interaction. I limit it to 2 people, not 4, not 6, none of that. And you want to have one-on-one. You want to walk away with absolutely an experience of a lifetime. Come on. But look, I'm nearly twice as expensive as he is.
GT don't have a silo.
Well, that's true. And see, that's what's going to that separates us big time.
Nobody has a silo.
Even though it's first generation. I mean, here's the kicker. I mean, just between you and I, between the fees on eBay, I mean, we're at over $650 a night, and I'm booked.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth it.
It is what it is. You sleep on the surface in a tent, it's $175. Okay.
You can't go. That's only topside.
Or you can bring your RV in. It don't matter. It's still $175. You get a tour and a place to stay. There's an outhouse.
Oh, so you do get a tour. Well, that's worth it. The tour is worth it.
Well, I tend to believe so. I mean, I spend unlimited time. You stay underground, you have me unlimited. You know, I mean, I just ask them. I said, "You tell me how much you want to learn here."
Just to me,
I don't want to bore you, but it's most of them. I mean, that's why if you look at the reviews, and I'm very honored. I mean, I'm running nearly 5-star, and I mean, everybody just loves it. And they're like, "You don't look at the price. Look at the experience you're going to have. Who the hell gets to spend the night in a former intercontinental ballistic missile base?"
That dude up at Lewis. That's all. That one guy that bought Lewis that does his little experiments or whatever. But, and I'll cut this out, but GT, it's just a stairwell to a LCC with a partial utility tunnel.
Oh, yeah.
There's just not.
You don't even have the long cableway to the silo.
No, it's just a bunker is all it is. I want to go to a missile silo, and when you say missile silo, you go downstairs, and then you see this, and then there's this huge hole that a missile used to sit in. That's why it's called a missile silo. So, I mean, that's where your thing sticks out. It's an actual missile silo.
Well, I mean, wait till we do Site 10. I mean, the silo doors are open. It even has its personnel and freight elevator at the top on level 2. I mean, you've seen the pictures of if not, look at the operation or the present day pictures of Site 10.
What is 10 Starlight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. See, I did all that work. My God, I cleaned it out in 2003, 2004.
Is it dry?
Oh, yeah.
With the doors open?
Yep, the doors are still open. I mean, we're going to leave it that way. I mean, that's the one I just talked to Carrie. I've known Carrie for, 35 years.
I mean, look at Lewis, though. One door was open, and it was 3/4 full of water.
Well, I mean, look, Alexander Michael did a great job. I used to talk to him when I first got in the game.
Yeah.
And I liked him, and I liked what he was doing. I thought it was a great niche that he was going for. I mean, not that I really thought a venue of let's have a live club. No. You know, everybody's going to party till they drop. I had a tough time with that, but okay.
I like
when he'd pull it off. So.
Your rehab is more your rehab is more just less subtle than putting like primer orange on stuff and putting black carpet on the walls. Yours is more true than Lewis, because Lewis is it's just too much. It's too much. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's.
Well, it's my preference, but Lewis has got 15 clocks on the wall, and they're doing all this, and then primer orange and black carpet and this and that, and yours is closer to the original, just studs and frames, and you do the rooms and all that. That's more than Lewis is, really.
I mean, yeah, I think that I like Lewis.
I love it, but
I mean, they did. That is where. Oh, doggone it! I can't think of his name. He shot it used to have the silo doors open in the launch platform there, jammed up on the surface. You'll see those pictures on Siloworld, present day for Lewis. I mean, they're phenomenal.
When Alexander first got in there, he had like a prime LCC. I mean, it was.
Oh, yeah, because, see, they went in and salvaged the old launch platform. But, see, that was like the last of the originals. I'm not too sure. I mean, I've looked at the uplocks on the Swanton, Vermont site.
Brainerdsville.
I tend to believe that the launch platform is down there, but it's underwater.
I think Brainersville is the closest.
Because they would, in order to get the launch platform out, you have to cut the big locks, the big, what we call the up locks.
Right.
And they weren't cut. They're still there. So I tend to believe, unless they chopped up the launch platform inside, then removed it in pieces, which I suppose they could.
Right. They might. I think Brainersville is the most intact, right behind some of the Nebraska sites.
I mean, I'm not too sure. I mean, at Cortland with Lee Guidry, Lee's got a crib. I mean, most of it's pretty crispy, but it's and same thing for a lot of the Texas sites. I mean, if you look at Bruce Townsley with Hopland, he's got a beautiful. I mean, he's got a crib. It's missing the closure. It's pretty well intact.
Yeah, it's graffitied
Still has
out.
a foil insulation on the inside.
Yeah.
The guy that bought the Clyde site, Beard. And then I just talked to a couple months ago, the guy that bought the Anson site. He had his kids and was up in Ruidoso up here in the mountains, and they came down and stopped and saw me, and we talked, and he bought it, and he said his crib, they unhooked it from the crib locks, the springs and struts, and it's sitting about 8 feet down, so every floor is off, but it's all there.
Damn.
I can't wait to, when I have time, and now, since this other hip's going, I may be able to now, I want to go back through, because I've been invited to see all of this. Well, let's go. I want to go see it.
You need to. You need to look at my video for Brainersville.
Yeah, I will.
Because I don't know that Brainersville, I don't know, it may be the most intact.
Well, it may
ever.
be. The word had it was the Plattsburgh sites were the most intact sites, because they were the sites they couldn't get a lot of the electrical to keep the pumps running.
Right. I mean,
And that, let's face it, when they turned the pumps off and removed the diesel, she filled up pretty quick.
right. All Sable Forks, though, looks like Atlas Sea by the Sea. The one in Vandenberg.
Yeah.
But Brainersville is, I mean, it's got